Hello everyone, it's Lottie from Cancer is a Lifestyle. Happy Sunday. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get this video done. I think this is like my take 20th or something. I'm already late and I should be running out the door already, but I wanted to get the ramble out. Last week we missed one. I did not do one. It seems that for us here, when the weekend comes around, we have two kinds of days. Usually on Saturday, we are just running around and we just at a real hectic pace, but it's okay. We're not tired or whatever. We just got a lot to do, and sometimes even a lot of fun stuff that we love to do, and we get a lot done on Saturdays, and we start early and all. And then Sunday comes around and we're just like the opposite. We are just like really dead, and it's just hard to get moving. And once we come back home, um, it's just like we just don't want to do anything. We just want to relax. So I'm late already, and I can't get started. It seems, but I did not want to miss another Sunday. Last Sunday I was just really tired, and I just did not. It was hard to even get out of bed. But anyway, we have not checked our mail, guys, all week. So yesterday, it was pretty full, and I actually had a really nice surprise from a fellow YouTuber. So I did do a separate video on my happy mail that I received from Leah from Keeping It Real. So you will see that hopefully tomorrow. That was a really nice surprise, and really lifted my spirits. And thank you so much, Leah, for that. So you will see that video tomorrow. On a different note, you guys, I received in my mailbox a letter from my cancer clinic, and they were informing me that my oncologist is leaving. Now, she is not my first oncologist. Um, but she has been with me on this journey for majority of my time. I've been with her since 2011, and for those of you who don't know, I am a 4-time cancer survivor. I have stage 3 ovarian cancer. It's a reoccurring carcinoma. That means it will keep coming back. Oh, excuse me, guys. And look at this lighting again. I have just been struggling. I've been struggling with this, you guys, with this lighting today. Anyway, so I don't really know how to feel about this. This is really unsettling for me. Let's go here where there's less glare. This is really unsettling for me because, like I said, she's been with me for such a long time that the fact that she's leaving me is almost like, my right arm is missing. So it's just really hard for me to accept this change. But it's a change that is going to happen, So anyway, you guys, when I was younger, I was just able to handle change a lot better. Now that I'm older, it's just like I fight change. I want everything to stay the same. But then I think we all do. I am trying to find a better angle here where I can go. Sorry, guys. Somewhere where there is not as much sun. And so, I don't know what to feel about this right now. I am a little displaced. But I will get over it. It's just like, because of all these changes recently, even especially since, like the insurance that I have now, they don't want to pay for a lot of my tests that I get done on a regular basis because of my recurrent carcinoma. This is something that I've had done like every 3 to 6 months to make sure that we can catch it early when it does come back. And so, all that saga, that we've had for the last several months in regards to my insurance company not wanting to pay for a lot of that. So that's a different path now. I have a new doctor, and so I'm kind of wondering, wow, I am really on a totally different cancer path. I don't know what this is going to be. I don't know what it means for me, but I know that there's going to be a lot of changes for me, hopefully for the better. I mean, I was happy before, is what I'm saying. I had a really good doctor. I am trying to find a spot here. I'm like a cat. So anyway, you guys, that's my saga with my cancer journey. It seems like changes are coming, totally big changes. So I'll keep you guys posted on that. And besides all that, it is fall. Now, fall is our winter prep time. Now, what does that mean? For us here, I love organization. Even though my room is anything but that. So my craft room, my writing room, my bedroom is just probably the most chaotic room out of the whole house. But I like organization everywhere else, it seems. And so our winter prep time is when I sit down, I make a list of everything that we kind of need to restock. Because I do not, how can I put this? We are not winter people here, okay? My daughter and I, we are not going to be out there, skiing, skating, or, I mean, just to, kind of dust off our car is going to be a hassle. In the wintertime, we hibernate. We don't like, my daughter especially does not like the cold. She is cold all the time. I think it's from my eating ice when I was pregnant with her, and now she's always cold because of it. I really think that's why, but I was craving ice all the time. So the only thing we plan on doing basically is going to work, church, and going to the store for maybe, bread and eggs and milk. That is it. Otherwise, we are going to be watching this winter, hopefully from inside the house. So yes, I love all the four seasons. I say this all the time. I love a nice snowstorm, but I love it from the inside watching out. Okay? So during this winter prep, what I basically do is I load up on whatever for like the winter months. I do not want to be out there in the cold, in the snow, shoveling off everything, the car. And hopefully, this winter, because I have my handicap parking, that it won't be as bad as it's been in the years where, just to find a parking spot that has been shoveled, okay? You shovel it and somebody else takes it. So at least, oops, excuse me, now I have my own where I can keep it, uh, you know, clean. So that's not such a huge struggle, or it shouldn't be such a huge struggle in finding parking spots. But that's all I want to do in the winter. I don't want to do nothing else. I want to hibernate. If I had my way, I wouldn't even leave the house at all. I would sit here and crochet and look at the beautiful snow outside. Drinking hot tea, and and hot soup, and eating hot soup. So anyway, so I make a list and I kind of check what we need from the pantry, what we need for our medicine chest. That's usually our biggest list is always the medicine chest. To get that NyQuil, to get the cough drops, to get that Theraflu, to kind of, I check her any clothing do we need, socks and gloves and things like that. So I sit down and I usually do this is probably one of my biggest hauls. But I've noticed as I've been doing it this time that since I've, done the pantry, that I don't really have to restock much in there at all. So that's a good thing. It's only a few items from the pantry, but that was the whole point of my pantry, and buying in bulk, stocking it up, so I don't have to. So in a way, you kind of save money, is what I'm saying. And now with my dehydrating, that's also something that I hope that will save me money in the long haul, especially in the winter time. And we eat so much fresh produce all the time, so many vegetables. Where was I? Oh yeah. So like even with my dehydrating, it's coming to a close. I'm pretty much been doing a lot of it. Now I'm just doing certain items that I want more of. Like I just purchased some nice, beautiful beets from the farmer. They are gorgeous looking, and I'm going to do some of those. Do another jar of just tomatoes, and I bought a bushel of apples that I'm going to be doing that. So let's see how that turns out. And getting our honey. I have to get more honey. So I'll be doing some vlogs on that. I will show you what I bought. Just a lot of things that I need to stock up on. Kind of winterize our apartment a little bit. For one thing, the windows here in our place are not insulated very well at all. I mean, they're not even like, scenic windows. They're not, in this apartment has a lot of advantages and disadvantages. Um, and we probably like it inside the apartment better than we did anywhere else. But it has a lot of disadvantages, a little bit here and there, like the windows. They're not very scenic out there. They're not very large. They're not well insulated. So every year in the winter, I have to, I put the plastic up. I try to keep it, not as drafty and all. So that's going to be, but I think this year I'm also going to put up some curtains, and I'm going to put up some thicker curtains that will kind of keep the draft at bay too. So there's just some of these things that I'm doing. It's winter prep time for us. And it's kind of funny because for some reason I have this urgency, real urgency to get it done now. I mean, it's not even the end of September yet. And usually I do this October, November, but for some reason I feel like I need to get this done now. Um, I don't know, maybe I'm thinking that it's going to be colder. Well, anyway, you guys, that's on my agenda. I've also started a list for my projects. I am going to be doing quite a few personal projects that I have on the list, and it's actually growing quite large. And if I want to get everything done, I need to the pressure is kind of there to hurry up. A lot of my Christmas gifts I will make this year. I have grown nieces that I think they will really enjoy some cowls. Um, and I have some blankets that I need to get out that I haven't replenished. If I am, if someone asks me what do I like to make when it comes to crocheting, I don't know if I like to make anything in particular, but I know that like within my family and my friends, I am actually known more for making um, adult blankets, Afghans, for everyone, and especially if they're having a baby, they always ask me to make them baby blankets for them. So I think that's what I'm really more known for. So when everybody that kind of knows is in our family, they've all gotten a blanket from me within the last 12 years. A lot of them have grown up, and I've been trying to replenish and kind of give them a new blanket since it's been like 12 years, and they seem to like it. I started it originally because I wanted to leave something behind of myself for them so they could hold on to, they could look at that, hey, this is Lala's blanket. They call me, my nieces and nephews call me Lala. And, and I know of one in particular that has it on her couch all the time, and she fights for that blanket. She loves that. So that's a lot of things that I want. So I have a lot of these projects that I wanted to get done before Christmas. I wanted to make a few things for my daughter to keep her warm at work. And yeah, and since I am basically flying solo for my ministry, and I know there's, how can I put this? I'm trying to kind of avoid making this vlog, this video that I need to make about my ministry, but because I don't want to, I don't know how to come out with it, but I mentioned this before, there's changes in my ministry, And basically right now I think I am most likely running solo on you know, producing items, making items myself. So filling up the boxes is going to take a little longer. Although a lot of fellow YouTubers have helped me, or subscribers have sent items of their own that, you know, that to help me kind of stuff these boxes up. But otherwise, I'm going to be basically alone. But I am going to do a video on that. It's kind of hard for me to share something really personal like that, and I don't know. I never know how it's going to be received. So, but anyway, I am really rambling, and I need to get going, you guys. Oh yeah, and I fixed on my car. My car is completely fixed. There was some work that I needed to get done, um, that I've been saving money for all year. Well, I shouldn't say all year, but last winter time, my heating and cooling was going out on me. And originally we thought that it was a relay fuse needed to be changed, but it wasn't. Then we thought that might be the fuse box itself that it goes into, that it didn't want to stick, and it actually wasn't that either. It was a wiring to a module that kind of holds all these wires together that was out of whack. It was I was just very fortunate that my mechanic that I go to also happened to work at my car's dealership for many years. So he knew my car is a Chevy HHR. He knows HHRs really well, and I left the car with him, and he really got in there. Saved me a lot of money, because if it was what we all originally thought, it would have cost me a lot more. But all of that is fixed. This has been a huge stress on me, because of course you can do without air conditioning during the summer, but you need heat in your car in the winter time. And I was really afraid that, I wouldn't be able to get that done, and that it would just keep going out on me. And it would always go out on me last year in the winter time during the coldest days. So I don't know how I made it through, but we think that we can never make through, but we do somehow. So anyway, you guys, I gotta get going. I'm late as it is. I need to get out to Walmart before I meet up with my daughter, and I need to purchase those curtains. I have certain curtains that I need to get so I can get that window up, covered. And also, you guys, I hope you have a wonderful Sunday. Thank you so much for just, watching my videos, especially the Sunday ones where I'm a talking head. I'm not really showing you anything. We're talking about anything other than my life, my ups and downs. And so thank you so much for watching. And I hope you guys have a great Sunday and relax and just take the time to unwind. And yeah, be at home in your pajamas today, okay? All right, bye-bye.